Cheers, boys.
Happy Memorial
Memorial Day.
Hell yeah.
Since episode 1, we said we were gonna
do this.
film this while we're camping.
Yep.
So
Here we are.
Finally doing it.
Found our own little beach spot.
Yep.
We got 3 boats: ski boat, fishing boat, fishing boat.
Yep.
My ski boat's broke.
We got Daniel here.
We got Daniel.
Hello, Greek Grinding Repeaters.
Yep. Grind repeat
one of
out in
our
the wild.
guests.
Long time listener, first time caller.
All that
No.
cheesy stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, but seriously, go and follow our Instagram,
Yeah.
YouTube. What do we else we got?
Rumble.
We got Rumble,
Spotify.
Spotify,
We
Apple
do the stuff we
Podcasts.
actually talk about. So
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing that.
We're all gonna go back and grill up some fish.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
These guys.
We caught some fish,
yeah,
Alex.
Tell them the story.
Hey, yeah.
So
Actually,
Yeah.
let's really get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
that's
fishing.
a good start.
Let's
So
talk about
Because
fishing.
you know, last year we weren't gonna go fishing.
No. We were never gonna come.
We've
here
talked
or
about it
fish
on here.
ever
Yeah.
again.
we talked about it on here that I probably wasn't gonna fish this year.
Yeah.
And it's a sensitive subject. But this year, so our ski boat broke, and yeah, I couldn't bring it.
Bummer.
And my dad's like, you want to take the fishing boat? Originally, I was like, nah, I'm probably not going to fish. My wife's been saying, I told you you can go Sunday morning. You can go Sunday morning if you want to, like, take the kids, do it in the afternoon. But just, I'm gone a lot in the mornings anyway. So she said, just, you can go Sunday morning. Please don't go every day.
Yeah.
So my dad popped up today, Sunday, and I have his fishing boat. And he said, I'm going to come with you. And the reason he decided to come was because he actually heard Kelsey giving me grief about it. He thought I was being dramatic, and he was like, wow, she really gives you a hard time about not catching anything, going all the time and not catching anything. And I've been saying for years, what have I been saying? How do you catch fish here?
Yep.
Early.
Troll.
Early and
You get
troll.
up early, and you troll
Yep.
with spoons, flashers,
Yep.
worm. That's early. I mean, we were on the water at what, 6?
Yep.
We left camp at like a little after 5:30.
Yep.
We were on the water about 6 o'clock. Dad met us here, drove an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half
Mm-hmm.
this morning to meet us. And within, what would you say, 2 minutes?
Dude, within 3 minutes,
of the line,
we had a snag. We had a bite.
My dad hooked a fish,
Yep.
and we got it to the boat, got the net to it,
Fish on.
spit out.
You didn't even get your reel all the way out.
No, I didn't even have my reel in
Your
the
line
water.
wasn't.
That's
Yeah.
not my
I
bobber.
just put my worm on.
Yeah.
And we're like, dang. And I'm sitting there going, man, I hope that wasn't the only action we see. So we keep trolling. So this lake's not a very big lake. And we've maybe covered not even a quarter of it.
Dude,
We
like an eighth, a sixth of the lake.
I'd say we went a good, 200, 300 yards total.
Yeah.
2 miles
Just-
around the whole thing.
Just back.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we went,
So we
not even
went-
a quarter.
Yeah, we didn't even
It
go a
seems
quarter,
bigger like
Yeah.
that.
I think
We
I
went
heard
from
the
the
girl say
dock
it's 2
to the
miles.
dam.
which is nothing.
And
And then
every
back and
time-
forth.
Every time we made it past, we hooked up.
Yep.
So we came back to camp, me, Luke, my dad, with 11 fish.
We didn't go 20 minutes without it.
Oh,
hit.
no. I think the longest, we went once 20, 30 minutes, and that was on our way
That
back.
was at the
Kelsey
end,
was
yeah.
over.
Your wife knew right away. You pulled up with a grin on your face, shit-eating grin. And
I
she's
was
like,
smiling. I
"Oh,
said,
yeah,
hey,
they-
grab all the kids.
They got some fish,
So
some trout. Oh man.
I put my money where my mouth was and
Yep.
did it the way I grew up doing it here on
You
this
brought
trip
out
for
all the
20-something
guns.
years. Yep. Brought my dad out even. All the gear we grew up using.
Yep.
My fishing boat was my great-grandfather's. I'm pretty sure it's like a 100-year-old fishing boat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
That's what it's all
It's
about.
been redone, obviously.
All the kids got to touch the
Yep,
fish.
all
You
the
brought 'em
kids,
in,
Yeah.
all
all
the kids were
poking
messing
up.
with them.
We had the string with all 11
Yeah.
on there.
We'll post it.
Yep.
definitely.
We'll have the
Share.
photos.
Definitely.
At the
But,
end of this episode, I'll throw on
Long
some
story
photos.
short, we never catch fish, and we
Never.
caught them, baby.
Yeah.
Fourth year here.
Yeah.
Last
We've
three,
caught,
nothing.
we've caught catfish.
I know,
We've
but
caught catfish.
now these
But
are
we
edible
actually,
fish.
we actually
Yeah,
hook them
dinner.
out of the
Yeah,
water.
trout.
Lake
caught dinner.
trout.
We caught dinner.
Yeah.
And we got enough to share, so everybody will have a little bit of
Yeah.
trout tonight. So
Hell yeah.
I'm excited about that. Still bummed our ski boat's not here, but you know what?
Hey, we had
Brought
the fishing boat.
Maybe you wouldn't have caught all
I
those
definitely
fish.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
caught all those fish.
Yeah.
Because that's how you have to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do next year. I can't tow 2 boats. Luke can bring the fishing boat.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There, you got it covered.
But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my fishing story.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I did it. I got to fish.
Yep.
My
I got
wife's
a fit.
happy because brought fish home.
Yeah, and I got to
Matt.
gut a fish for the first time. I've never gut a fish before.
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I've watched it happen
Yeah.
plenty of times. My
Yeah.
grandpa,
Yeah.
but
How'd you like that little station? That little
it's good.
gutting station.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
have a gutting station?
They have a gutting station. right here by the dock.
They have
Yeah.
one. Oh, cool,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
So it's got like a grinder, so all the guts just go down this little like slotted tube, and it grinds it all up.
Got it.
They got hose spigots coming out, so you can hose them out.
When me and my grandpa go trout fishing on Yosemite, we do it like on this little creek, and we literally gut it right there in the water.
Nice.
And so it's a little bit harder, but
Yeah.
So I know. What you mean. That's cool.
I sent Luke.
Got
Luke
some
caught
geese.
4. My dad caught 4, and I caught 3.
Hell yeah.
So I sent him up to go start cleaning them, and I
Oh, there
loaded
he
the
is.
boat and everything.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
we're out in the wild. We got a
Yeah, you
couple
got
geese out here on the lake.
Yeah, we'll show you our
We got
little
some-
private beach access
Oh
that we
yeah,
found.
we'll post something.
Pan
It's all
the
rocky
camera.
everywhere, but we found the sand.
Yeah.
We found the sandy spots.
So
Yeah.
hell
But yeah, everyone else having fun. Daniel, you having a
I've
good time?
been having a great time, man. It's been a great trip. It's good to be back here again.
Yeah. because this is your second year, right?
Second year
Yep.
and many more to come, man. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I love
For
coming
sure.
out.
For sure. Alex
Coming
invited
out
us
to the trip.
like 4 years ago, and every single year there's been more people.
Yeah.
Literally more sites, more
We need to
people.
take up the
Yep.
whole camp.
Last year was
campground.
3.
Yep.
Yeah, this year's
Yeah,
4.
Last
This
year we
year's
had 85, 87, and 89. This year we got 80, 84, 85, 87.
And next year probably
Probably
89.
more.
Probably at 89.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
we gotta
You
keep
have
it
the
going
whole curve.
and just
Yeah.
get that whole. We don't know if we don't see like somebody that we know. Like that's what I want. Like
So that's what I was saying,
everybody
though.
that we know is around.
So that
Yeah.
if we get 89, that's all the ones we used to have on the inside. But
Yeah,
we
yeah.
Also
have
got the ones on the
across
outside.
street.
Yeah.
That's sick.
The hard part is the little kids wanting to run back and forth to each other's
Yeah.
camps.
Yeah.
Someone's always got to be watching,
Yeah.
looking for cars, which we did. We used
The cars
everyone
aren't
used to
that
yell,
bad.
"Cars!"
Hey, put up
Yeah.
some slow signs.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll get one of those.
Signs.
Watch for
the
kids.
watch for kids, dudes.
High vis sign.
Yeah, the slow.
Yeah,
kids.
slow for kids. But
Hey,
Yeah.
tell the people a little bit about yourself, Daniel. What
So,
you do?
Friend of the podcast. I've been working in medical devices manufacturing for like 8 years. I'm about to be getting laid off and starting a new career. Don't really want to get into the details of that career. It's in public service.
Bad boy,
And
what you
so-
gonna do?
kind of in a tight spot, but everything seems to be panning out and working out. And
yeah, for sure, bro. Tell them about your new belt you got, bro.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Colorful belt.
So of course, I have to brag. I train jiu-jitsu. I just got my blue belt, so watch it.
Hey, he's about to take you down right now.
You want to
we
get
got
a
any grind,
triangle?
grit, repeat haters.
I was gonna triangle choke that
We
bear.
got the
dude.
muscle.
Oh yeah, go if you
You go,
if you're trolling grit grind and repeat, I'm coming for you.
So we've, like I said, we've been here 4 years, and they always tell us. Alex always tells us about the Bears, and finally last night,
Oh,
about
yeah.
1 o'clock, my wife's like, "Hey, I hear something." I'm like, it's nothing. It's nothing. She's like, "No, go out there and check." I open up the tent. Our table is completely flipped over. Our ice chest is opened up. There's food everywhere, and there's a big old like bear paw on top of it. And Daniel's like, that bear's lucky that
You should have woke me up.
woke me up. But yeah, we finally got some bear activity, so it was kind of a little
Yeah.
sketchy. I had
I
my
told you they
gun
were.
out.
Dude,
That's
Yeah.
pretty
I
sketchy.
bet that bear was
That's pretty
ballsy and just
sketchy.
walking right down the middle of the
Oh,
road, dude.
Well,
That's what
so
they do. They
Yeah.
walk,
They
just
walk down the
through
road, and our ice chest is right
Right
up the road,
there.
so he's just, slim pickings. Just
Hey,
home.
that's why I was throwing my ice chest in the back of the car
I'm
every
gonna
day.
start doing that.
Yeah,
So
I was
that's
like,
what-
I'm not gonna
We
risk
put
that.
our dry food bins in the back of the car, but I've never done the ice chest because it locks and latches.
Dude,
but I guess
Hey,
the
dude, bears are
weird.
smart. That's why they have
Yeah.
those the up in
Well, so,
Lake
shout out-
Tahoe.
Shout out Yeti. My Yeti was right next to the freaking.
They couldn't get
They
into that one.
couldn't open the Yeti. I
Does
don't
he
know
have-
why.
Is there scratching?
I didn't
Did he
see
even
any.
try?
I don't know
I
if
was
he
saying,
tried,
good
but
thing he didn't tear
but
up
it
your
literally was right next to the one
Yeah.
that he opened up.
Was there
So,
food in this one?
There wasn't
Hey, you know
food,
what?
But
Maybe that's why.
maybe
Airtight.
that's why.
Airtight.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Maybe he
Yeah.
couldn't smell it. The
I
other ones
literally-
aren't.
I
Might
came
not
out
be.
of my tent with my gun. And I was like all nervous, and I was like, "Oh, bears climb!" And I was like, I'm like, this thing could be anywhere.
Dude.
See, that's the thing though. Even putting
Yeah,
your
no,
food in the
seriously.
car.
Like, I'm glad you guys didn't wake me up again.
Yeah,
but I'm
Oh.
also, like,
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen that.
Kelsey was like, "I'm glad you guys didn't wake him up because you guys would have been bear hunting for the rest of the night."
Yeah. They're like, because obviously you can't just shoot bear on a whim.
No.
Yeah, especially
no.
my
even,
9
even if your
mil.
life's
Oh,
even if your life's in
dude.
danger, they still like will probably fine you and question you.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
they'll ask you, "Was your life in danger?" Be like, "Yeah." Well, where was the bear?
In the tree.
I mean, I might have followed him like a mile
Yeah,
and tracked him
exactly.
down, but
Well,
like,
that's why my buddy, he goes deer hunting a lot and hunting a lot, and every year he gets a bear tag just in case, just for that reason.
Really?
Just for
but
that.
it's
I
still,
mean,
wow.
it's still a
Okay.
Yeah,
That is true. That is true. But it seems like it's like a little bit more like
Yeah.
legit, I guess. Like, you're
no.
self-defense.
If a bear's standing there and runs away, like no big deal. But if we're like asleep and it's like clawing into our tent, and I'm like, "Hey, get out of here!"
No, seriously.
Yeah.
The table hit my tent, so it was right there.
Yeah.
Like it was within.
Yeah,
you
know,
but
reach.
if you ran out instead of it running off, if it was standing there like going up on its hind legs and threatening you, sorry, he's getting a 40 between the
Oh
eyes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Kylie goes, "Will your 9 kill the bear?" And I was like,
No.
maybe
clip.
if I empty the clip and the placement of the bullets. And she's like, "Okay, you need a bigger gun." I was like, "Say no more." Okay, sounds good to me.
so that's the other
You
thing.
need a rifle?
Meg,
I get that 45.
Meg
when we
this
get
morning
back
was like,
Tuesday.
I swear I heard something stomping around the
19,
campground
11.
that's not a person. And I'm like, nah, whatever. And she's like, no. She's like, I woke up, heard some like just ruffling around. So she actually grabbed her cot and turned it toward the metal legs,
Yeah.
ready to like stop something. I'm like, meanwhile, I'm
Good luck.
passed out. I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
And then next thing you're like, hey, there was a bear ruffling through my cooler. I'm like,
Yeah.
that
Hey,
might have been right. Yeah,
that might have
was,
been
that
right
was
there.
legit.
I got a sound machine in my tent. I haven't heard any of the incidences this weekend.
I
Dude.
know. So
Neither
the
is my
first-
wife, and she's a light sleeper, dude.
The first night, without getting into detail, we had a medical emergency at 1 a.m.
Got woken
My
up.
wife woke up Alex in
yeah.
the middle of a
Your
dead
wife
sleep.
woke me up snoring like a bear, and I literally crawled out. Like I can hear words.
Confused.
Yeah, I can hear words,
But they're
and
not
I can tell.
making sense.
I can tell it's Kylie. Like I know her well enough to be like, Kylie is talking to us. What is she saying? And she's standing right on the outside of our tent, so it's not like I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I was just so groggy. I'm like, can't form your sentences. I don't know what you're. So I stumble out, and I'm like, what? What happened? And she filled me in, and it was a long night. Luckily, as far as we know, she's okay.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
They headed home. I'll check in when we get back. But yeah, so first night we have a medical emergency at 1 a.m. Second night, bear at 1 a.m.
Let's see what happens
Tonight,
tonight,
dude.
Hey, something's
Maybe
happening.
Lou will come out at 1 a.m.
Hey.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
No,
And
us
drive
two.
home
I got a whole bottle I gotta kill. So
Oh,
An
And
incident-free
drive home tomorrow,
night.
though, Lou?
no,
Okay.
no.
Let's go with an incident-free night.
yeah.
We don't need
Isn't enough excitement
Right,
this
right.
trip.
we don't need crowd feed 2.0.
Oh,
That
God.
was weird. That was like Lou showed up, and then Lou
And
was
then
like
Lou
Gone.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was like flipping a switch. We
Dude,
did that
I
crab
sober
feed,
up
which I
hella
see-
quick.
I wish I
dude.
was like that, dude.
Dude, I sober up super fast.
Well, you're a bigger guy, so
Yeah.
it probably
Dude,
it takes a lot for you to get drunk,
Yeah.
and then it probably
No, wait till
Slows
you
down.
fucking get older, because this is my first beer today because I feel hungover from Friday. And I drank yesterday still, but I'm just like, man, like I feel dehydrated. I'm drinking tons of water. I've been out in the sun, and I'm drinking whiskey back at camp.
I'll drink your Modelo's when we get
Hey.
back.
This sounds-
I brought those for Kelsey.
For Kelsey.
This
Okay.
sounds kind of sad, but I
I'll
killed a 30 pack so far. And I feel
I
fine.
killed almost half a handle. Of
Hey, I'm trying to kill a 30
so,
this weekend.
So the first year we came, I'm pretty sure I drank like 36 beers.
Dude.
Oh
And
my
like-
God.
So
and
many
like-
Modelos.
and
That
like,
was
like the
excessive,
first 2
man.
Didn't you go
days.
buy more?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Yes,
I
you did.
I drank like 36 beers in 2 days. Went and bought like an 18 pack. Finished that. So this time
Yeah.
I told Kylie, I was like, I'm bringing just an 18 pack. I'm gonna slow my roll a little bit.
There you go.
And I've been good.
It was
Okay.
miserable.
I will say, I have
That's your
seen a
last
water
one
in
from
your hand.
yes.
So-
See?
That's the
See?
last
Yeah.
one from an 18 pack
This
in
is the
3
last.
days.
Hey,
Right?
Who are you?
I had
Camping.
I had 2 of his beers though. And
I'll
then I
drink
had
to
you
that.
did, you did have 2 of
I
my
had
Modelos.
2
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Modelos and I had a whiskey yours. So I mean,
but still,
yeah, I know.
Austin first
I
year.
know.
36 beers.
I
Like
know.
you guys got up here late Friday night, and by like Saturday night,
Saturday
you're like,
night,
my
I'm
beer's
like,
gone.
My beer's gone. They're like, you brought 36. I'm like,
Well, I don't know if you remember. If you
Bear
remember the
chicken.
first night last year was pretty
Yeah.
pretty
Dude.
wild.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh, that
know.
was
I
the-
didn't get to
That
be
was
here.
Lou night.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was Lou night, and that was the night that I tripped over the log, right? And
Yeah.
and screwed up my leg.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Speaking of tripping over logs, what did you do this year?
tripped over a fire pit.
Yeah.
But I was
Dude,
sober this
you-
time.
you
Had
all-
six in it last
Yeah,
night.
and I didn't trip over them.
I thought you broke your foot when you
Dude,
hit that so hard.
So hard.
You didn't yell, but I heard the
I can't believe I didn't hurt myself.
yeah. I
It was
heard the
weird.
foot against the metal, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh man,
But yeah, good times. Memorial Weekend 2024. We're gonna keep the tradition rolling.
for sure.
Hopefully, I'll have my ski boat next year.
My wife was trying to took me on the tube. I don't know if you guys saw me. She was,
Did she
Yeah,
tell
we
you?
see you
No,
guys
I
out
took-
there.
Oh,
I took
okay.
the
She was
boundary.
she was trying to knock me off, and I was like sitting down and like rolling over and like laying down, and she could not get me up. And finally, I like stood up, like literally stood up on the tube, and she took off hella fast, and I flew off.
That's hella funny.
So she's
Like what
so
I was
happy.
doing last
Oh,
year.
you by yourself?
Yeah, I was by myself. Yeah. And then we took Chris and Wesley. Dude, that was so much fun. I love seeing the smile on kids' faces. Like my jaw hurts
From smiling.
from smiling
Yeah.
at other people's
Yeah.
enjoyment. Like you were saying yesterday, like the headache to get up
Oh my
here,
gosh.
the
And we've
arguments,
had-
the endless
Yeah.
arguments,
Yep.
the endless
Hey, the
just
cost,
crying,
the cost,
the cost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
telling you right
Groceries
now,
for a
groceries.
weekend
the
camping.
smile that I just saw on that kid's face,
Worth
priceless. I mean, obviously my kids too, but just like seeing everybody have fun,
I
seeing
did,
you
yeah.
have fun.
I said that.
You
I
know.
said that yesterday. We were sitting here. We came over to this beach, just our families, and I was saying that it can be such a headache getting up here. The arguing, the packing all the stuff, making sure you got everything, unloading, setting up camp. We all tent camp, so you got to put up the tent, set up all the kitchen stuff, and whatever else. There's some arguments, and I mean every day there's some arguments, and
We all have
like
2+ kids.
it's probably
besides this guy.
honestly like
Hey, man.
75% arguing, but then that
Chilling.
25% when you hear the kids giggling and splashing in the water and building sand castles and finding sticks and roasting marshmallows. It's like, all right,
So
that's
worth
worth it.
Yeah. So worth
That's
it.
definitely worth it because it's still work. Camping with kids is work
Yeah.
for sure, but we'll keep doing it.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe
sure.
maybe I'll splurge and get like a RV, like a pull behind
Like
trailer,
Scott's.
like a pull behind. Yeah. Maybe I'll
Rent
get
a
that
tent-
eventually.
Rent a tent trailer.
Maybe next
Yeah.
year we should look into it. Maybe we could rent like how your buddy did, or buddy, your cousin, how he rented the RV. We should all chip in and rent a pontoon. So that,
That
way
would be
we have
really
Yeah,
you know
we
what I
could.
mean? I bet you it's $300, $400-$500 for the weekend.
Oh, for
Yeah.
a whole weekend? No, a holiday weekend. It's like $1,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, per
it's like
person.
500 a
Per
day.
person is what I meant.
Per couple. Per couple.
Yeah,
Per
per
couple.
couple.
It's like
Yeah,
500 bucks for a
Per
day.
family.
Per
For
family.
family.
Yeah, that's not. That
I'll
would
look
be
into it
bad.
because Bree and I have looked into it because we want to get a
'Cause
pontoon or a tri-tune.
It's cool, but it's so much fun having like a
Yeah.
bunch of people
Yeah.
out on the
Yeah,
water.
then
Yeah.
somebody's not
in.
going to bring their boat because who's going to tow it?
I will.
You're going to tow a big ass pontoon for 16 people behind your
on
Honda
a
Pilot?
Honda. Yes.
Yeah,
I would love
dude.
to see that. I would
For
love to see
sure.
that. I would love
No,
to see
Bree and I, we want to get a Suburban.
that. Yeah, he was telling
We want to
me
get a
that.
okay.
Suburban. So if we end up getting that potentially,
Or just you got a gear, fix one of your trucks.
yeah, yeah,
He's like, nah. I'm just gonna buy a Suburban.
that'd be a whole lot easier,
Yeah.
a whole lot less heartache too.
Man,
Yeah.
that's the
I
lazy way
ain't
out.
bringing the '68 up here.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that right now. I ain't,
Yeah.
dude. No way.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Especially like with my boat, I spent 30 hours repairing it from something else that had happened. It's an older boat.
Yeah.
Like Austin's is a little older boat, and I think I jinxed myself because I literally was just like, man, I love our boat and I'm glad we can be on the water, but like it's older, so I got to do so much maintenance to it every year. Which annual maintenance is one thing, but in an older boat, it's like it's hit that year where if it can go wrong, it'll go wrong.
Yeah.
And it went wrong, and I fixed everything until the head gaskets blew, and then now I got no boat. So, well, not yet.
Bummer.
We're gonna get it fixed.
Huge bummer.
But like you said, we're still having a good time.
Oh yeah, great time. Families are having fun. Kids are having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are like us though. Like all of our kids have fought and argued with each other, and then
Yeah.
30 seconds later, they're playing and splashing in the water like BFFs, and they're
Right.
4.
Yeah. Throwing sand at each other.
So, I think
Sticks.
that. Thank you. I think that last night. So my daughter's birthday was on Thursday, and we finally, got up here and everything. We threw a birthday party for her last night, and we had a piñata, a Barbie faced piñata, and we had all the kids line up and start beating that thing with
Teeing
a stick.
off.
That thing, Hecho in Mexico, that thing was
Man.
solid. Those kids were beating the hell out of it.
You
It
took
wasn't
wax at it.
I was going
taking
taking wax at it, and it was barely breaking, and finally we got it. But that was fun. I think all the kids needed that to get their like playful aggression out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some strong girls on our team.
real, dude.
Dude,
Hey, my middle.
yeah, Charlotte. She was. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
talk about some pent up anger issues. You see the look on her face?
Yep.
She's swinging it.
And she was
Hey,
like,
that sounds like a
waiting
middle
for
child, though.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
She was waiting for it
Yep,
to
to
swing
swing
back.
back.
She's like,
Yep,
here it
she was
comes.
timing it.
Whack.
Whack. I'm like, dang. Oh, look at those things.
Oh, those
cool.
are cool. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
sick.
that's
like
dope.
A toe behind
Okay, so
tube,
for
it's like
everyone
little
who
jetsies.
is not looking here, which is everyone at home, there's a tube and it's got like
They're like little jet
blow up
skis.
jet
Inflatable
skis.
jet
Yeah,
skis.
yeah,
There's 2 kids
inflatable.
on it.
And they're about to get pooled on
That's
it.
cool.
That's cool.
I like that. Dude, they come up with everything nowadays, right?
You
That
could
is cool.
you could get some serious speed on that.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, that looks like.
And hold on.
No,
like that's a
holding
good
on, though,
that's
you-
a good
You whip that out of a wake. Bye bye.
Yeah, that looks like you're.
Yeah,
if it
you're
rolls-
dunking yourself.
if it rolls, but if it has enough outside
We would
stability,
show
you might
guys,
be able
but we
to
don't know
swing.
these people. and we
Yeah,
have to, like,
I'd
get their
flip around the
permission.
camera,
Yeah.
but
Can we film
They're-
you?
Legal.
but they're
dude.
kids, so
Yeah.
I don't want to record kids.
Well,
All
we
right.
finally got a decent episode back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Like weeks of not.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Technical failures
yeah,
and
Oh,
phones
birthday
are ringing.
parties and not enough time. to
Like
do
we
it.
said in our last episode from April, probably May is busy.
May is
May is busy for us.
Busiest
Well,
month for everybody.
It makes sense. The podcast, Grit, Grind, Repeat, blue collar. You're working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't got time to do
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah.
And everybody wants shit done before the holiday weekend.
Yeah.
So do I. But I also gotta go do their shit.
Yeah.
I hear you. But, all right, well, thanks, Daniel, for joining us.
Hey, it was
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Hell yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
Memorial
you guys
weekend,
having me on.
Happy
2024.
Memorial.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
God bless America.
America
America.
and the troops.